Okay, so we're going to do a class just focusing on working abdominals. We're going to do a few different new things that we have maybe done before, some of them, but not for a while. So we're going to start on our hands and knees. So bring your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and then you're just going to tuck your toes. So I'll show you one, and then we're going to do 10. So we're going to do a little hover. So you're going to really draw your tummy in, push through your arms. So your arms are nice and strong, shoulders are working. Then you'll just lift your knees off the mat. You do a little hold, and then you lower. So we're going to go for 10. So tuck the toes, nice strong through the arms. Draw the tummy in. You're going to lift and lower. So lift, lower. Gentle as you put your knees down. Lift, lower. And lift, lower. So you've moved about an inch. Number 5. Lift, lower. And again. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Number 8. 2 more. Lift, lower. 1 more. Lift, lower. Relax. You're going to lie on your back and bring your arms. We're going to bring the legs up to tabletop. So float the legs up one at a time. Then we're going to bring our hands behind our head. So you could have your feet touching, knees hip width. We're going to do a curl up. So we're going to do 10. So you're going to exhale, curl up, inhale, lower. So you curl up and then lower. Exhale, inhale. So draw your belly button towards your spine. Bring the ribs towards the hips. Keep the elbows nice and wide. Curl up. Gently lower. Three more. Two more. Okay, last one. So curl up, gently lower. So relax down, take a breath just for a moment while I consult my notes. Okay, so we're going to bring the legs back to tabletop. Okay, so you're going to have, if you have your left hand behind your head, your right hand is going to press into your left knee. Or rather, your left knee presses into your hand. So feel that as soon as you press knee into the hand, you're going to reach your right leg out and in. Out and in. So pressing left knee into the right hand, reach the right leg out and in. Curl up. Can do it not curled up. 2 more. Okay, so then switch. So right hand under the head, left hand on the right knee. Press your knee into your hand. Reach your left leg out and in. Out and in. So you'll feel the left side of the abdominals really working and the right side as you push into your left hand. Don't forget about that right leg. Okay, 2 more. Then we'll have a little rest your head, take some breaths. So we're going to do another set, and this time we're going to be lowering and lifting the straight leg. Okay, so we'll curl up. So you've got left hand under the head, right hand on the left knee, press, straighten your right leg. Then your right leg lowers and lifts. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. So keep pressing that left knee in. Halfway. Two more. Okay, then switch sides. So right hand under the head, left hand on the right knee. Press your knee in, straighten your left leg. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Keep pressing in. Keep that leg really straight. Halfway. Two more. Okay, then relax. You can hug the knees or stretch out. Take some breaths. Okay, so then we're going to bring our legs back up. Okay, so last little set with similar idea. So curl up again. So you've got your left hand under the head, right hand on the, no, hang on, let me get this right. We're going to pump this arm. So we're going to take our right leg out straight. You're going to pump the right arm. So you're going to breathe like the 100. So breathe in for 5, out for 5. We're not going to do 100. So draw the tummy in, reach through the arm and pump. One more breath in and out. Center, switch your hands. So left arm is straight, left leg is straight. Pump the left arm. And breathe in for 5 and out for 5. So keeping the legs really still. Draw the tummy in. You can flatten your back if you need to. So one more breath in and out. And relax. Hug the knees. Hopefully we are feeling this. Take some breaths. Okay, so then next up, we're going to do something similar to double leg lowers, and we're going to be at tabletop, curled up. So you've got your feet together and knees nice and wide, so like a frog. You can flatten your lower back. Then you're going to take your legs away from you, and then you lift. So you could maybe touch down and up. So it depends what your lower back's up to. Wants to be flat. So knees nice and wide. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. So nice and controlled. Feet together. Knees wide. One more. Then relax for a moment. We're going to add in a combination. So we're going to add in a curl up into that little mix. So We're going to have our feet together, knees wide. So you head down to start. So you'll curl up, you'll lower your legs away, lift them, lower your head. So you curl up, lower the legs away, lift, lower the head. So you curl up, lower the legs, lift the legs, lower the head. Curl up, lower the legs, lift the legs, lower the head. Two more. So you curl up, lower the legs away, lift the legs, lower the head. Bring your feet down, take a rest, stretch out if you need to. Okay, so we are going to bring ourselves up to seated. So what you could do is do a roll up. So you could float your arms overhead and roll yourself up. Or just come up. Any way is achievable. Okay, so we're going to continue working the abdominals. We're going to come down onto our forearms. So you want to make sure that your chest is nice and lifted. So you're not slumped down, you're lifted. Press into the hands, into the elbows. You can lie down if you need to. So you've got your back in neutral, you're not overarching your lower back. Okay, so we're going to bring the legs up one at a time. So we're going to start with, it's like the single leg stretch. You're going to reach out and in and switch and switch. So single leg stretch legs, but not lying down. So keep the chest lifted. Go 5 on each side. So I think we've got 2 more. Okay, then feet and knees together. You're going to take both out and in. You go out, in, out, in. Squeeze the legs together. Keep the chest lifted. Draw the tummy in. Two more. Then lower the legs one at a time. Take a breath. We're going to go into some scissors. So bring the legs up, straighten, and then you scissor up and down. So 5 on each side. One more. And relax. Bring the legs down. So one more thing in this position. So make sure chest is lifted. Lift the legs. So either straight or bent, but together you're going to lower and lift. Lower, lift. So you could be straight. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. So draw the tummy in. 4 more. Last one because I've lost count. And then bring the legs down. Relax. We'll just take a little rest. Stretch out or hug your knees. Breathe. Okay, then you're going to roll yourself to seated. So you could, with like rolling like a ball, so you're hugging your knees in, you could bring your head up and then do little tiny rocking movements. So they get a little bit bigger a little bit bigger, until eventually you're seated. We're going to do a roll back and add in an arm opening. So, sitting nice and tall. So you've got your feet in line with your knees, hips, shoulders. Sit nice and tall, bring the arms out. Okay, so we're going to do the arm opening at the top. So you do a little roll back, you come up, one hand opens out and in. So you roll back, you lift, then open out and in. So you round back, lift, open out and in. So round, going a little bit further than a C curve ideally. It's like a half roll back as opposed to a C curve. Draw the tummy in, keep the feet down. So 2 more on each side, open out. So 1 more. Last little roll back. And then come up and relax your arms. You could bring your feet together, knees nice and wide, and just sink down into a stretch. Take some breaths. Okay, so then we're going to finish where we started. So we're going to do another 10 of those little hovers. So you bring yourself around onto your hands and knees. So because this is brand new, we've never done this, I thought we'd do it again, just to really get the hang of it. So you've got your hands under your shoulders, and just tuck your toes. So draw the tummy in, push through the hands. We're going to go for 10 again. So we're going to just do a little lift of the knees and lower. So you lift about an inch. Lift, lower. And again, lift, lower. And lift, lower. Draw the tummy in, lift, lower. Halfway, 5 more. So lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 2 more. Last one, lift, lower, and then just sit back into the rest position, stretch out. You can take the weight off your hands, you can circle your wrists if you need to. Okay, then we're just going to come back to seated when you're ready and finish up. So cross-legged. If you can, just do some little shoulder circles. Take some breaths. Hopefully we can feel that. I could certainly feel that. Okay, let's finish up. So we'll take a nice big breath in and out. And again, breath in and out. Breath in and out. Last one. Big breath in and out. And